The national media jabroni haircuts, I trust them as far as I can throw them. And they're back at it again. ESPN, even though we just did a video today praising ESPN's NFL analyst Matt Bowen for giving some love for Lewisine correctly, because when they step correct, they deserve some praise. But when they're just completely effed up and messed up, no. So ESPN, they put writer Ben Lindsley put out a NFL roster rankings for all 32 teams for 2022. Strengths, weaknesses, X factors for every starting lineup. Yada yada yada. We won't get into all the minutia, and so go check out the article for yourself. But the rankings. So he pegged the Vikings as having the 19th most talented roster in the National Football League. Now, there's a lot of things that you have to get used to as a Vikings fan. So, disappointment. Disappointment after high hopes, but also the national media discounting your football team at every opportunity. And we're used to it, right? But how can you objectively say, plus I think Lindsley's a PFF guy, how can you objectively say, well, maybe that explains it. How can you objectively say that the Washington commies, have a more talented football team than the Vikings? Yes, they have Scary Terry. Yes, they have Curtis Samuel. Yes, they have a great defensive line. But that's it. That's it. You're telling me Carson Wentz over Kirk Cousins. You're telling me their stable of running backs over Dalvin Cook. That what you're trying to tell me? No. And also, I understand the hype for the Cowboys, but have you seen that defense? I mean, they got great pieces all over the place. Trevon Diggs has 19,000 interceptions. Micah Parsons is a damn stud. They get DeMarcus Lawrence back, sure. But now Colts are fine. Broncos, yes, talented team. The Niners, I mean, especially if and when they get rid of Debo, I don't know, man. Ravens have a great defense. Saints have a good defense. Respect. Dolphins, I understand that the Dolphins are the cat's ass right now. Everyone's trying to fluff up the Dolphins because they have Tyreek. Oh, they have Jalen Waddle. Oh, they have Taron Armstead. Oh, Mike McDaniel is the greatest thing since sliced bread. I fully understand that, but no, bro. Like, yeah. Xavier Howard, Jerome Baker, yes. Yeah, respect there. But 10? You're telling me that the Dolphins have a third of the league better roster than the Vikings. Now, that's not how that works. But anyway, greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers at 5. Is that what's going on? Their offensive line is dinged up. Their defense is solid. Respect. But sure, I mean, Sammy Watkins replacing Devonta Adams. That's the plan, huh? Great plan. Fantastic. Chargers up there. Respect. Bills, Bucks, Rams, I don't have an issue with. Browns, I mean, if Deshaun plays this year, which I doubt, I guess they're 6. I mean, they're pretty. Frankly, they have the best offensive line in the NFL. No one talks about that. Great running game. Wide receivers. So Amari Cooper and DPJ, Donovan Peoples-Jones. They overpaid Njoku. Sure. Defensively, studs. Yes. Myles Garrett. Yes. Joke. Yes. Yes. Denzel Ward. I get it, but I don't know. 6. Like if and when Jabroni Brisket, it won't be Baker Mayfield. If and when Jabroni Brisket is your starting quarterback, like, where do the Browns fall? You put them behind the Vikings, certainly, but woosah. I think they are accurate when they're talking about the Tennessee Titans. The Raiders have some nice pieces, but I don't think they're a complete team. The Steelers, the Cardinals as well, put them in there too, sure. And I think they're very accurate with the Bears at 30. Actually, the Bears should be 32 because that cupboard is, pun intended, bare. Dad joke. But 19. 19. You're telling me, looking at this offense with Kirkua Cousins, who on a good day can be a top 8 quarterback. Dalvin Cook is one of the most versatile running backs in the game. The Vikings have the deepest running back room in the NFL. They have the best fullback in the league in C.J. Ham. Offensively, they have Justin friggin' Jefferson, who is top 3 in the league at wide receiver, and he ain't 3. Adam Jerome Ezekiel Thielen is still a red zone assassin. KJ Osborne is a fantastic wide receiver 3. Irv Smith is going to be tight end 1. Offensive line, they got 2 great pillars in Brian O'Neill and Christian Darrisaw. If they can get that gelatinous middle firmed up, they're going to be good to go. Defensively, so Danielle Hunter is a Darius Smith. If and when, knock on wood, they stay healthy, they're the best edge rushing duo in the National Football League. I understand people are going to say Joey Bosa and the corpse of Khalil Mack. No, 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 no. Again, last time both these guys were healthy, 2019, they were 1 and 2 in the league in terms of pressures. And they're going to bring the heat. They're going to bring that stanky Limburger off the edge, man. Eric Kendricks is still the best coverage linebacker in the National Football League. Harrison Smith made a Pro Bowl last year. Patrick Peterson still has some lead in the pencil. Nah, I don't like that one. Gas in the tank. Cameron Dantzler, Andrew Booth Jr., Lewis Seen getting after, Diesel Dalvin Tomlinson. What's not to like? What is not to like? None of this adds up. The defense is going to be very opportunistic this year. The Vikings offense could be top 5. None of this adds up to a number 19 overall ranking other than they're the Vikings. Like, if you put all those players on generic team ABD. I've always wanted to buy an NFL team and move them to Albuquerque and call them the Albuquerque Blue. This is a good name. If you know, you know. If you took all the players on the Vikings right now and put them on the Albuquerque Blue, they would be top 10. They would have the Dolphins spot, at least. At least. But it's okay. It's just more insults that once the Vikings hoist that Jerome Barney and once they come out the gates, once they steamroll this entire season, it's okay. Hey, Kevin O'Connell, unleash the fury. I'd much rather be in Kevin O'Connell's spot where you have this talented team that you largely kept intact and then you supplement it with really nice free agents and draft picks and have the entire media just fluffing up the fluffing up the Packers, fluffing up everyone that you're going to play, picking you to go 7-10, whatever. I'd rather have that than the pressure that Mike McD, and the Dolphins are going to have. I mean, how many times is Tua going to have to come up short of Waddle and Tyreek Hill before there's like, oh, this ain't working. Isn't going to happen. Oh, who's our backup? Teddy? Oh, they ain't going to Hunt either. Nah. Again, I'd much rather be in the Viking spot than the Dolphins. All this hype, blowing smoke up their ass in South Beach? Nah. But your thoughts are thoughts. ESPN, they're back at it. They rank the Vikings roster as the 19th best in the league. 19. Let us know, or in other words, what's that from the bottom? 13th worst? We should call it that. Anyways, let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.